how to connect Stripe with Shopify. In this video, we'll walk you through a full step-by-step guide on how you can connect Stripe with your Shopify account or store, whether you're just starting out your e-commerce journey or looking to expand your payment options. Integrating Stripe with Shopify gives you more control over your checkout process, better rates, and global reach. So let's get into it. Now, before we dive into the setup, let's talk about why you might want to use Stripe instead of others or alongside the Shopify payments. Stripe is one of the most popular and secure payment gateways in the world. It supports credit card payments, Apple Pay, Google Pay, and a wide range of international currencies. This is especially useful if you're targeting a global audience. Plus, Stripe gives you detailed control over your payments, including recurring billing, detailed analytics, and fast payouts. And so, to go ahead and connect Stripe with Shopify, here's what you need to do. You have to head over to the Shopify store, click on the login button, and from there you then want to simply create your Shopify store right here. You can do this on a trial or a paid plan. Right after, you then need a verified Stripe account and you need admin access on both platforms. You want to make sure that your business is supported in the Stripe's list of countries. Also note that in some countries, Shopify Payments is actually powered by Stripe. So you may already be using it in under your Shopify store. Now, if you don't have a Stripe account, you want to navigate through stripe.com. And from here, you then want to click on the Start Now button. But first things first, you have to fill in your business email right here. From there, you will be able to simply enter your name, password. Then you have to verify your email address. You want to complete your business profile, including your bank details, tax information, and support contact information. Once your Stripe dashboard is ready, you can move to the integration process. And so, how can you connect Stripe to Shopify? Now, once again, you want to log in into the Shopify dashboard, and simply once inside, you will be able to see all of the options right here that you can browse through your site. But inside, you're simply navigating through the settings of your account right here. So just navigate through the bottom of your screen, click on the settings button, and this menu will now show up. Inside, you then have some additional settings about your store. Most importantly, you then have the payments option right here. You want to navigate through the payments option, not the checkouts option. And simply once inside, you then want to navigate through the alternative payment methods. You can do that by simply clicking on the Add Payment Methods right here. Right after, just type Stripe. And from there, you will be able to simply see it right here. If you cannot search it under the payment methods, you then want to search it under providers. And if it's not on providers, the last thing you want to go ahead and look at is the payment providers right here. In my case, it's going to be inside the third-party payment providers. So you want to click on this option right here. As you can see, they accept Visa, MasterCard, American Express, and Apple Pay. But unfortunately, the Stripe option right here is not available on my country. So once again, you want to make sure that the Stripe business account is available on your country. But you can simply just click on this option right here. Right after clicking on the option, you then want to enter your email address, and you will be able to simply connect your account by clicking on the Connect Account button. Once authorized, you'll be sent back to your Shopify account right here, and your Stripe account will now be connected. You want to make sure to test your checkout to confirm everything works smoothly. Now, how can you basically check the checkout method right here? To do that, you simply want to navigate through the Enable Test mode. You can see that under Payments, and inside you will be able to simply see that option. You then want to go ahead and use Stripe's test card numbers to stimulate or simulate the purchase. Basically, this step is important to ensure that payments are being processed correctly and under the user experience guidelines. Now, once you're confident that everything works, you want to go back to the payment options and disable the test mode so your store is ready to accept real payments from Stripe. Unfortunately, once again, Stripe is unavailable on my country, so I cannot find that specific option right here. Now, once live, all your payments will show up on your Stripe dashboard. From there, you can simply issue refunds, manage chargebacks, see payment trends, and monitor your payout schedule. Stripe also gives you access to fraud prevention tools, customer support logs, and detailed analytics that go beyond Shopify's built-in reports. Let's also quickly compare Stripe and Shopify payments so you can decide which option is best for your store. Shopify payments is essentially powered by Stripe, but it's more tightly integrated into the Shopify ecosystem, which makes setup easier and keeps everything within one dashboard. However, Stripe gives you more flexibility, especially if you're planning to expand beyond Shopify or build custom checkout experiences. If you need detailed transaction control, third-party integrations, or operate in multiple regions with different compliance needs, Stripe might be the better option. On the other hand, Shopify Payments is simpler and doesn't charge extra fees or extra transaction fees on top of your plan, which is a huge plus for many store owners. Now, let's go ahead and give you some tips for using Stripe with Shopify. You want to set up webhooks in Stripe to get real payment notifications. You want to enable the 3D Secure for added security in the card transactions. You want to use Stripe Radar for smart fraud detection. And if you sell subscription, you want to consider integrating the Stripe billing. You want to regularly review your transaction fees. Stripe typically charges around 3% plus 30 cents per transaction depending on your country. And so that's how easy it is to go ahead and connect Stripe with your Shopify account. Once again, you can just navigate through your Shopify dashboard. You can do this from a paid or trial plan. Inside, click on your settings, click on payments, and from here we then have to choose the payment providers. Search for Stripe and you will be able to simply choose that right here. Now, you've successfully connected Stripe with your Shopify store. With Stripe's advanced tools and Shopify's powerful platform, you're now fully equipped to run a global, secure, and professional online business. If you found this tutorial helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments if you want more e-commerce tips and tutorial. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.